Hey guys, Nova here. I'm going to be going over how to beat the Incursion nodes, difficulty 2, Mystic section. So let's jump right into it. The strategy is very similar to First Strike, but it's a little bit different. So when you start, always use Sylvie Ultimate for Turn Meter Rewind. You can use Loki's Special on Morgan Le Fay. They're going to take her out almost always. And you're going to use Vol's Special on Rogue for the ability block and the Exposed. You're going to attack Rogue, who has Exposed on her, and that'll give you Beta Raid Bill's ultimate. You're going to use that, and you're going to wipe half the board. From here, you're going to want to put the stun on the back left Kestrel. And then you're going to use Vol's ultimate. It almost never clears the entire board like that, but this time it did. That is abnormal. But from here, you're just going to apply another Exposed, get your energy back, take out Kestrel, and you probably want to stun Black Bolt because if you take damage, he will erase it where you can't revive. So from here, just attack with Exposed, get your energies back. If Vol's ultimate did not clear the board the way it did, Spider-Man Big Time and Kestrel would probably be your two priorities. Just apply another Exposed, get more energy back, jumping right into the second node. So when you start this, if you have Loki's Special, you're going to want to use that on Archangel. You don't really want to use his ultimate first turn. Always use Sylvie's ultimate every turn that you have it. Archangel is the scary one. I always use Vol's Special here, even if I had the ultimate. You could use either one, doesn't really matter. And now that there's an Exposed on the board, you always want to hit the Exposed, get more energy, and you're going to drop Beta Raid Bill's ultimate if you have that. I'm going to drop the stun on Bishop. It's going to chain to most of the board. And I'm going to use a basic here to get more energy and apply that Exposed. We're going to get rid of Nemesis. And we're just going to hit Robbie, who has that Exposed on him, and generate more energy. You could stun someone if you want. You'll have enough energy to get it back. I did not. And I'm going to put another Exposed on a different character. Always use Sylvie's ultimate if you have it. Full turn meter rewind. And you could basically finish this up with basic attacks only. If your characters are a little bit weaker, you might want to put a stun on Carter, who could revive Agent Venom, or you could also put one on Kate Bishop, whose ultimate could do a lot of damage. But this is pretty straightforward and pretty easy with a team that's as built as mine. We're going to jump right into the boss. Now, there's a couple different techniques you could use. The technique I rely on is Loki's Special on Nova. Drain his charge ASAP to land a stun and ability block. And I'm going to show you how I do that. So when I start, I always use Sylvie's ultimate, just like I would on every node. I will always use Loki's Special. Sometimes if you're lucky, the enemy team will put a defense down on him. I'm going to use Vol's ultimate. If you're lucky, you'll do enough damage where you could drain his charge like I did there, and now you have to fight the taunters. Beta Raid Bill ultimate will clear some people, hopefully. Clears one. And now there's an exposed on Nova. So when we attack him, we're going to get some energy back. I'm going to put a stun on Nova. And now Nova can no longer use his ultimate on his turn. And you want to save your second stun for Icarus when he spawns. And I'm just going to keep hitting Nova because he has an exposed and I want as much energy back as possible so I can keep using more abilities. And the main reason this method works is because my Vol is the biggest on the team. And Vol is basically maxed out. So now Icarus spawned. I'm going to hit Nova because he has the exposed. I have to target shield because they have the taunt up. I'm going to put the stun on Icarus, and now it doesn't matter that I have Loki ultimate clones on the board. He can't hurt me. I'll use another Vol special here. Sylvie's ultimate every single time you have it. Vol's ultimate here. I cleared that back left Kestrel, who would have been our next target. I'll save the stun, try to land it on Morgan Le Fay. And from here, Morgan Le Fay is probably the next biggest threat on the board. Everyone else is pretty easy. I'll use the ability block on her. And we're going to keep hitting her because she has an exposed. We're generating more energy for the team. Now we have the taunt. We have to focus security. Not that we want to. I actually did make a mistake here, and I lost Beta Raid Bill. Most times you won't, but it won't matter because when you get Vol's ultimate back, you will respawn him unless Kestrel ultimate took him out, or if Black Bolt took him out on the previous node. Most times with this method, you won't lose anyone, but again, Vol will revive him, and it is the boss node. It's not like we have more to go. Now he's back, and this is over. You could do basics, you could do ultimate, you could do whatever you want. I'll go over my team with you and show you everyone's strength. And this is Incursion difficulty 2. If you're getting low on time like I am, you could always hit auto, speed it up. For the sake of the video, I did not. And there's 18 seconds to go. Usually I have a lot more time than that, but I did a little bit slower to go over what to do. And let me go over my team strength. So this is my Bifrost team. I have a maxed out Vol. I have almost all the T4s on everybody. Everybody is blue ISO 4. Some of them have diamonds. The only T4 I don't have that I would consider is Loki's basic, because it'll always give evade. You don't need it but you do need a strong vault to do this.